What's good, y'all? So your boy is back. Your boy is back on YouTube, officially back. And it's been a minute, man. It's been over 2 years since I recorded any content. So this is crazy for me. I just wanted to get back on here really quick, let y'all know that y'all can expect some more videos, some more content from me. And a lot has changed. It's been over 2 years since I dropped any videos. Like, people talk about time flying, but yo, I'm gonna be 37 years old at the end of this year. Time is flying. The last post I think I made on YouTube was probably celebrating the fact that my son was the Gerber baby. And they just announced the new Gerber baby like 2 weeks ago. And he wasn't even one at the time of him winning. Maybe he was one. Maybe he just turned one. Like, I don't quite remember, but here we are, me coming back on camera now, coming back to YouTube, and my son is literally about to be turning 3 in a couple of weeks. Like, the time is just flying by. Let me just let y'all know what's been going on with me. So, as you guys know, I was doing mainly thrift store content. That was like my biggest thing, you know. I was doing a lot of resale content, primarily going into thrift stores. I barely did any like garage sale stuff like that, at least not, you know, typically on my channel. But that was the brunt of my YouTube content, was me sitting down most of the time giving y'all guys some tips, some tools on how to be a better reseller, specifically on eBay and on Poshmark, right? Because that's my thing. Like, it's been 10 years since February. I was doing reselling full time. So that has been a blessing within itself. The fact that I was even stuck around consistently doing that for 10 years was nuts. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, only God can get the credit for something like that. But furthermore, I'm back on YouTube now, and like I said, with all that time flying, so much has changed. It sounds crazy to say I have a basement now, but I'm in the basement, which is more of like, you know, a office space. I'm getting to work here. Pretty quiet, pretty chill. I always had a decent workspace for the most part. Before, when I lived in Arizona, I would just work out of the garage. But here we are now. My entire family moved across the country from Arizona to Georgia, and it has been a huge blessing. Like, when I tell you I love it here, like, I love it here. And for those that don't know, well, of course y'all wouldn't know this, but I actually wanted to leave Arizona for a really long time. Like, Arizona is not that type of place that I envision myself actually raising my family. Like, I think when we had my daughter Sage, she's actually going to be 5 in a couple of months. And shortly after we had Sage, we were like, do we really want to like let this be her place where she grew up and, you know, spend her childhood? And my wife and I instantly was like, I don't really know. And then shortly afterwards, we ended up having my son. So with that, you know, we kind of had to stay put, had to really, you know, settle down, figure out, you know, just the whole parenting thing, because that takes it's a learning curve associated with being a new parent. For those of you that know, if you know, you know. So we had to just settle down, kick back, and enjoy this new chapter in our lives. So that's a big reason as to why it was so hard for me to stay consistent on YouTube, because it's not like we got a ton of family, we have a ton of support. You know, it's just us. Like, me and my wife, we always say it's just us. So we decided to move from Arizona to Georgia because we were actually tired of it being just us. Like, literally just tired of that. So if y'all don't know, ATL Flipper, Derek, that's my brother, that's my dog, and I love his family. Him and his family, our family, are super connected, and he was always encouraging me to move down to Georgia. He was always saying, like, bro, trust me, you will love it out here. And at the time, I was like, I don't really know. You know, I'm not like a huge, not even say that I'm a huge fan of the South, but I never viewed myself living in the South. Like, if anything, I thought maybe Texas, but we tried Texas and we didn't necessarily get that family feel, that family vibe. But my wife and I actually came out here in November for a wedding, and it was amazing. And the thing is, it was amazing not because we had so much fun at the wedding and were just so turned. Like, we really had a great time just because we felt like we were at home. Like, I never had a feeling like that before, because usually you take a vacation, you know, you're going to do the typical vacation things. But all we did was spend time with friends, spend time with family, kick back, go to church. We did very, very regular family-based things and had a great time. And at the top of the year, I remember this like it was yesterday. In January, my wife was like, so what's the plan? And I was like, what you mean? She was like, we said we wanted to move. It's already January. We don't have a plan on when we're gonna move. So at that time, I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna check out the area. I'm gonna figure it out, and we gonna make a move happen. Long story short, because there's a lot of stuff involved, and this deserves its own video. But just kind of like kind of giving y'all some context because this is a big moment. We fasted, we prayed. At the end of the fast, everything started to click like this. Everything. I said click and I snapped, like whatever. But everything started to move so fast. Like we literally got somebody to rent out our home in Arizona. We created this entire plan. Well, God created this entire plan for us to pack up all of our things and to move across the country, sell my car. I loved my car. I had an '08 Camry. I loved that car. I almost made it to 200,000 miles, and I sold that car. And it was so many things that I did in order to, just make this move happen. But it felt so light. Like when I look back, it's like, yo, I can't believe we did all of these things. But we did a lot to move to Georgia, to be closer to friends, to be closer to family, to be, able to not live such a weird lifestyle. Like we was living just a silo type of lifestyle to the point where it was like, well, we did have a couple people that we were close to. I can't say we had no one, right? But for the most part, Arizona is just that type of place where everybody's very closed off. People don't tend to make a lot of eye contact. People don't typically, have small talk, that type of thing. So I didn't want my kids to grow up in that environment, but I also was tired of growing up in that. I'm tired of being in that environment myself. I'm from New York. We are kind of standoffish in New York, but at the same time, I remember having conversations with people that I didn't know on a regular day. Like it was normal to, make eye contact with somebody and have a whole conversation with them, and before you know it, y'all are cool, just by taking the train every day, or going to school, seeing people. You know what I mean? Like it is that type of thing. But Arizona was completely different, so I really wanted to get out of there. Like I said, by God's grace, we packed up everything. We moved from Arizona to Georgia. We've been here for about 6 weeks, and we've done more in this past 6 weeks than I think we've done in 6 months living in Arizona. Like it's been absolutely insane the amount of things we were able to do. We've taken road trips to Charlotte. We've done we went strawberry picking in different fields. Like I can't. It's so many different things that we've done that we typically would never do, and it's just an amazing experience, not only for us but for the kids. Like the kids are living in a completely different environment. And my daughter, like she's already like a little Southern belle. So the fact that she's in Georgia where she can just exude that energy on a regular basis, like it's just good for the whole family, especially my wife. My wife is the same way. So yeah, so that's one big thing that's happened. Literally made the entire switch from just thrifting to storage units, and that has been a huge blessing. So for those of y'all that's been following the journey, y'all know I started in thrift stores, selling shirts and ties and dress shirts and stuff like that out of my closet. Transition on to thrift stores, some garage sales, estate sales, stuff like that. But primarily I was doing thrift stores, right? And I was doing that for years. But then thrift store prices started to get higher and higher and higher. And although I was still doing really good in terms of, making money on eBay, just hitting thrift stores, it was already getting to a point where I could see the writing on the wall in terms of me having to make a shift. And like I said, my brother Derek, he's been doing storage units for years now. He's a pro at it. Like he's got the game figured out to a T. And I was like, yo, when I move out here, we're gonna make this work. And we've been tapped in, locking in terms of building our businesses together, joining forces, and it's been amazing. Like my whole lifestyle has shifted because I went from running to thrift stores every single day to now I'm like, we might buy 1 or 2 storage units a week. And now I'm just working from home, primarily knocking it out while I'm working from home. And I'm spending more time with my kids. I'm spending more time with my wife. I'm not having to rush out every single day, like doing more things as a family. So that has been it's been a huge blessing. For those of you guys that kind of understand the concept of full-on entrepreneurship, it's a struggle. It's a struggle trying to balance things out, trying to figure out, am I spending enough time with my kids? Am I spending enough time with my wife? Am I, spending too much time just in the business? Am I giving myself enough time? Am I spending enough time on things that I like to do? Am I gaining weight? Maybe should I spend more time in the gym? Like it's a constant thing it's a constant balancing act. But since coming to Christ, I have a peace that I've never had before. I have an understanding that I've never had before, and I have a drive that I've never had before. And it's not a drive to just be so rich and just trying to get all this money, but it's a drive to just be a better example, be a better person. I don't want to get too much into my testimony here, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, it's actually the last post I made on Instagram. It was a live video that I made. I really just had to make that video to give God the glory, because it was a lot happening over these past couple of years, and I've realized that before I get back to YouTube and before I like start, building this platform back up, I just gotta set the tone and let it, make it plain, So that was huge for me. So if y'all haven't checked that out, make sure you go on Instagram, Dapper Advisor. I'll make sure I put that in the description so you guys can check that out. Be on the lookout for storage unit videos. I've recorded several storage unit videos already, because like I said, I've been out here for a little while. I've even shot some videos with Derek, and like we kind of teased it to see like if y'all was gonna be interested or if y'all would even care if I was to move out here. And the comments was love. Like people were saying, if you need a realtor, holla at me. Like people were saying, oh yes, come down here, you'd love it. And y'all was right. I came down here and we love it. So it's been a blessing being out here, doing storage units. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's to me, it's a lot. It's better than just picking up individual items from thrift stores, because you can pay for one storage unit sometimes $60, $80, and you turn that $80 into $500-$600. You pick the right units, you get lucky, you turn that into a few thousand. You get a Rolex, you get some gold. I'm saying these things because I've shot some videos, so pay attention. But yeah, man, it's been huge. It's been huge, and I'm just excited to share this journey with y'all and just open up and be on camera again. Because once you step away from being on camera, it's not to say you miss it, but you can lose it. You can lose that ability to just pick up a camera and record. So it's been a long time for me. I was actually in the film with my big camera, my big Sony, and then I was like, okay, let me charge the microphones for that. And then I was like, both of them are dead. So then I grabbed my Canon and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this one, and the battery's dead on this one. And the only camera I got that's charged and ready to go is the GoPro. So I was like, let me just go ahead, film this video, get straight to it. I'm obviously not gonna do a ton of edits. This is just like an announcement to let you guys know that your boy is back, and I'll be back putting out consistent content, at least one video a week. I'm not gonna put no crazy bar or pressure on myself. I'm gonna put one video out a week. Primarily gonna be storage units. I might add some thrifting in there every once in a while too. I might do some videos where I'm just sitting down talking about whatever, But I think with storage units, I think it'll be exciting for me because it's new content for me. It'll be exciting for those of you that was kind of already following the journey to kind of see the different transitions. And also it'll be dope for y'all to see how me and Derek work together and build a business, because I think it hasn't been a lot of people that work together. It's a lot of people working in silos. They may do interviews and, feature each other and do collabs like that, but not a ton of people, join forces. And I think for us, we were very much so tired of trying to do everything on our own. And we see the value in working together. We see the value in community, and we see the value in, just utilizing each other's strengths, because we both enjoy different aspects of the business. And that's a beautiful thing when you have two people that enjoy different aspects of the business. Now we can enjoy doing what we do and really help the business flourish as a whole. So be on the lookout for more videos for sure, because I got about 8 in the tuck. I think it's 6 to 8 videos in the tuck ready to go. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of videos coming out soon. If you're an OG subscriber, drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you care about the new videos. But like I said, man, I'm here. We're going to be dropping new content, and I'm here to stay. So I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.